We are talking Detroit Lions versus Seattle Seahawks. We're going to get into this game here, the good, bad, and the ugly. Seattle beats us again. That's all they do is they beat us, it seems like, every time we play. So we're going to get into this game. The Lions defense did what the Lions defense has been doing last year. 32 for 41, Geno Smith, 328 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 106.3. The Lions' defensive line just could not get to him. Period. They just could not get to him. They had tackles not playing both left and right, and the Lions' defensive line absolutely failed. Now, Alex Anzalone did get that one sack that all the way to the 3-yard line, and which was awesome, and that was a great play. But other than that, the Lions' defense got chewed up, and if you're trying to win and be a playoff team, you have to win at home. You got to have a better defense than that. Kenneth Walker was 17 carries for 43 yards, 2.5 average, 2 touchdowns. And the Geno Smith, he ran for 3 for 20. Some big-time plays there while this game was going on in the run games. The Lions did pretty good there, stopping the run. Defensively, DK Metcalf 6 for 75, 12.5 average. Tyler Lockett 8 for 59 for 2 touchdowns. The Lions defense just could not cover the wide receivers in this game. We're having issues. Jerry Jacobs may have had the worst game of his career. He just kept getting beat nearly on every single play. It was a rough game for Mr. Jerry Jacobs. It was rough for injuries because the Detroit Lions were facing a ton of injuries in this game. Just a ton. Halapoulivaati Vaitai went down, and he looked bad. David Montgomery carted to the room. St. Brown got injured. He did come back. Aiden Hutchinson got injured. He did come back. A lot of players just coming out of this game. So very bad for the injury front. Who is the biggest winner of this game? Let me know. Name a player. Doesn't matter who it is, offense, defense. Let me know in the comments below. Jared Goff was 28 for 35, 323, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, a quarterback rating of 121.8. He had the pick 6, and that really hurt us. But other than that, he did pretty good. I'm not going to harp on him too much. That pick he threw was bad, but it's not helping when the run game was pretty much gone. The Lions just couldn't run it. When David Montgomery went out, the Lions' run game was booty cheeks. It was. We could not get the holes open with their backup offensive lineman. As soon as Big V went out, that's when Jared Goff got sacked twice. Just a big difference between having your lineman in and having it not. And you can tell right there that really affected everything. Josh Reynolds was really good again at 5 for 66. Amon-Ra St. Brown is 6 for 102. They played well. Laporta was really good too, 5 for 63. And they did a good job there. I thought overall the game plan, I did going for that in the last 4th down. I was against it before the game happened. I didn't like it, and I thought it was not the right call that resulted in the Seattle turnaround and scored. And then at the end of the game, I thought they would attempt to at least go for the touchdown. A little conservative at the end, going for the field goal. I'm not too upset about it. I kind of wanted to go for the touchdown because of overtime. The idea of the Lions, just what happened here. They went and scored a touchdown, the Seattle Seahawks offense, because our defense is just playing bad. They played bad in this game. And I know a lot of people during the stream was saying, Mike, you can't harp on the defense that much. Yeah, I can. It's 37 points scored on the Lions defense. Okay, 37 points on a home game. Yes, there was bad calls by the referees. Yes, there was turnovers. But you cannot win in the National Football League and be in a contender when you're giving up that type of points. You can't. You have to be better than that. And Seattle Seahawks and Geno Smith was able to stand in the pocket at will because the defensive line. And there was a ton of missed tackles in this game. I can't even tell you how many missed tackles there were. There was just a ton of missed tackles. We have to play better fundamental football. It looks like that Green Bay could lose this game. It's on right now, so the NFC North Could still be, it's 1-1. We could have taken a massive step forward, but losing at home versus Seattle is a big loss. It really is. We can't have that. And the Detroit Lions will be going against the Atlanta Falcons here next week. Real tough. Real tough for this game. My biggest loser for this game is injuries, though. My God. Just the injury bug was it was gut-wrenching to watch all these injuries. The Halapalooza Vati Vaitai one looked really bad. It did. It did. Okay, so it looks like Green Bay just lost. Green Bay will go to 1-1. The Detroit Lions are still tied with first with the Green Bay Packers. And Seattle Seahawks, congratulations to them. Congratulations to them. You go on the road and beat the Lions. You went and you beat the Detroit Lions consecutively. How many times? They just beat us all the time, man. So shout out to Seattle, Geno Smith, and for them getting it done versus Detroit. I mean, you got to give them a shout out. You do. They just play their heart out versus the Lions. They absolutely play their heart out. Jahmyr Gibbs has got to get better running the football. It was 7 for 39 for a 5.6 average, but if you watched the game, he just could not run the football. It was only on the outside. He was having problems on the inside, and I know that the offensive line is banged up, but you got to do a better job than that. It just felt like the offense was completely dead when David Montgomery was out. It just completely fell off a cliff. The Lions got to get better in coverage. The linebackers missed tackles. I know Alex Anzalone made a great play at the end of the game, and he did, but boy, he made a lot of missed tackles in this game, and it was gut-wrenching to watch this. We can't get Emmanuel Moseley back fast enough. We need Emmanuel Moseley on this field helping the Lions defense out. We need all the help we can get. Because this defense it's not better. It's not as good as it needs to be. It needs to be better than this. They played admirably last week, and for whatever reason, when we go against Seattle, they just beat us every time. And Aaron Glenn gets out-coached versus Seattle Seahawks. They do. They absolutely do. And this is a problem now. This is a problem at this point with this defense. Turnovers was a big problem too. So let's throw some disrespect here to the fumble, Ruski in the pick six. Jared Goff, that was a bad throw. That pick, it was a bad throw. Montgomery, you can't fumble the football, man. Turnovers win you and lose you games. We turned the football over in this game more, and we lost the game. It's simple as that. Simple as that. We got to be better. Defensively, we have to be better. And the line's going to drop definitely in the power rankings, for sure. This was a game that you should win, and we lost. Give me a one-word reaction to this game. Put it in the comments section. I don't know really what else to say. I thought they played, coming back, getting to overtime. I thought that was really good, the energy. But, man, I'm nervous about the defense. Really nervous. So I'm going to put nervous. Nervous is my one-word reaction. Absolutely nervous. Oh, it's tough, folks. It's tough trying to do a post-game video after a tough loss in overtime that we just did here, and we got to play better than that. We do. We absolutely do, folks. Thank you for the stream. Did great in the stream. We got a big game next week. Atlanta Falcons, who are 2-0, by the way. We got to win this game. It's a must-win next week. A must-win game. All of the NFC North lost today, so I guess that, when it comes to the NFC North standings, that's the silver lining right there is all the North lost. But we can't keep counting on that. So the Lions got to come out here and win next week. We got to win. So I don't know what else to say. Man. That was rough. That was rough, folks. That was rough. I don't like playing against Seattle. I don't like playing against Seattle. I'm tired. I'm never disrespecting Seattle again. Like, for whatever reason, we go against these guys, and they just have our number. Like, I don't even know what it is. So, but comment up this bad boy. Let me know how angry you are in the comment section. Rip me up while you can do, because I was completely wrong about the score prediction. Completely wrong about Seattle Seahawks. These guys are a legit football team, and they're a good team, and for whatever reason, they get our numbers. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this game. We gotta flip this over and focus on the Atlanta Falcons. We definitely got to focus on the Atlanta Falcons. With that said,